Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. We're on YouTube and Instagram at Joey143Jenny, and we're on Facebook at Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Well, I am going to make, hopefully, a start to finish, really quick Alaskan travel journal. So, a travel journal, it doesn't, when I say that, I just mean to like document and journal your travels, not necessarily the travel size. So I don't know what size will make it. But I had a friend that went to Alaska, and I have all of this leftover. So I thought, well, let's go through it and see what we have and see what we can make. So I have this Glaciers of Southeast Alaska. This is something I picked up at a thrift store after I had been to Alaska. So that went in here. This is something I kind of want to say my mother-in-law gave me. I don't know. I have no idea where I got some of this. It's been so long. But I do remember Joey and I went to a flea market in, let's see, where were we? Can't remember what town in Alaska, and I found these vintage envelopes. I thought they were super cute. Here's some scraps from the last ones I made. I made 3 journals, travel journals to give out for the family. This looks like a brochure, so that might have some neat maps and stuff. Another one. Okay. Official State Vacation Planner. These are really neat to get, like if you are getting ready to go on a big trip, even if it's like a year out, go on and order the travel planner catalogs or whatever they're called. You can just Google it for wherever you're going, like let's say Ireland or something. And there's a lot of things in here that not only will give you information about your trip, but will be neat to put in a journal. Fairbanks Visitor Guide. Again, I'm not sure where I got. Oh, some of these I did order in the mail based on, yeah, I see our addresses on some of them based on where we stayed. I got this at a flea market. There's a flea market in a neighboring town that has a lot of books, really, really inexpensive. And I remember I got this before we left, and I was able to tear out pages and put in the journals I made. So that'll be helpful. What is this? Looks like some scrap paper. Ah, it's falling out. Some scrap paper, so that'll be helpful. Oh, I remember, if I remember right, I ended up, yeah, so that's kind of fun, but I ended up buying this online, and I don't know if I didn't realize it or what. Why do I have this? South America. That's funny. I have no idea why I have this. Oh, maybe they're all different. Maybe I ordered a variety pack or something. Let me look. Yeah. What is this? Yep, it looks like I ordered a variety pack. So let's see if we can find Alaska in any of this. So it looks like maybe 2 of each. Let's see if we can find. I was born right around Frankfurt. Okay. Nope. Okay, so we'll need to make our own cover. And then this came with it, so that's cool. Here's some digital maps. That's fun to use in collage. So it looks like this is the only map of Alaska that I have. And this is what I found with the other ones that I had made, is that even the ones that were like this that I had gotten, is that it had like Canada over here, and then Russia over here, and then Alaska in the middle. So when you folded it to make the journal, you barely saw any of Alaska. So it was funny. But I think we're going to need to use this one. And I don't know if that's going to be the cover or not. But keep it out. Okay. And I'll have to remember this is in there because we may use that. Here's something that fell out of the book. And Anchorage. Downtown Anchorage map. So I'll have to look and see exactly where they went, but we're gonna try to do some generic stuff today. Put that back in. Oh, what's this? Over here. Oh yeah, I had gotten some charms, so this will be good because I think they went on a cruise, so we can put those on there. Okay. All right, so, what's in here? Anything we can use as a cover? These blues are always great for Alaska, but, you know, when we went, it was beautiful and sunny and green. Probably could use that. I don't know about that. I love this page. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so lots of pretty blues. I'll set those over here to the side. Okay. Good, good, good. All right, what's this? Oh, little, all right. This might be kind of a challenge to do because I'm not going to purchase more Alaska stuff. Am I? No. Will I? I don't know. I wonder how to get this open. Come on. What? It's a trick. What is happening? Oh, I see what I've done. Okay, I folded it back. Okay, well, let's get that out of there. All right. Put this away. Have it labeled Alaska. It's up on my shelf. It's been sitting there for all these years. How many years? 4. Is that right? 4 years? 2 or 3. One moment. I'm just going to mark out addresses real quick. And that way I won't have to be too concerned as we move through stuff. Always like to protect addresses of who I got them from and where they're, not necessarily where they're coming from, because many of those are people that sell things, but some of these I got, you know, like from my mother-in-law and such. Okay. All right, almost done. I want to look at this one here because it has a whale on it, and that might be something we could use for the front. I don't know. Let's look. Let's try to find something great for the front. Now, pictures that they posted, I didn't see any snow. You know, like that it's actually snowing there. I think it's still summer there. This is amazing. We hiked glaciers, and they're just incredibly spectacular if you ever get a chance. We did not see the Northern Lights. So what is this? Alaska's History. What year is this book? It goes to 2019, but I would just want to see what year this came out. I don't see it. But this is kind of fun. Alaska's History. Wonder if I can tear that a little bit better. Open this up a little bit more. Might be, can't tell how it's bound. It might be bound by, I think it's just glue. Sometimes they have a staple in there too. Maybe we take this off and see. There, that might be better. Okay. Okay. On this, what I could do is sew this front to back. And put in, you know, put it in the journal. So let's just go ahead and glue that. We'll start making a pile here. This looks like it was probably a really good article. So that's the stink about, you know, putting page like this back to back, but hopefully well, this older book has some really great articles too, and I was putting them in the ones that I made first. Seems like forever ago, because I made them years ago. Gosh, I don't know, 5 years ago, when we were starting to, when we found out that we were going to go to Alaska, and then COVID hit. Look at this. This is fun. That's a good one to put in there. Anyways, and so then it kept getting pushed 3 times. Look at this. This is a lot what it looks like where we were. We stayed in Anchorage, and everything from there, you know, we went from there. So nothing like going through a magazine with me, huh? Might have to come back through here once I figure out where they stayed and all. I'm not sure which cruise they went on. It's fun to make a journal with somebody in mind as a gift. I think that's fun. Look at how pretty that is. I don't think they were able to necessarily camp. Okay, so now we're getting into a lot of the ads. I turn pages like you're not supposed to. We did this. We did the helicopter and landed on a, oh my gosh, we landed on a glacier. It was unbelievable. First, this helicopter, you know, takes you and glides you down and deep and around glaciers and mountains, and oh my gosh, it was so amazing. Okay, that's beautiful. It's a nice thick page. All right, I'm going to set this aside for now. And wonder where their cruise was. I'm doing it kind of sneaky because I don't want them to know. Let's see what's out here. These are probably away from where they would have traveled, but look at the size of Alaska. Isn't that amazing? So that might be something we'll see. Let's put these back. Okay. I'll put these back until I figure out where they went. What else is going on? This is kind of a nice little break after doing all that eco dyeing. What is this? Okay, let's see if it says anything about Alaska in here. And then if that's the case, then we'll go to that page. Could just be, I don't see it. So I don't think I'm going to go through that one. So this one might have some things. This is some native information. We didn't see the aurora, and it doesn't, I didn't see that they saw it either. Oh gosh, a lot of this is going to be beautiful depending on where they went. See the beautiful pictures though that you can put in your own journals. I don't think I would necessarily sell a journal with somebody else's art in it like that. I don't think. It's gorgeous. This is by Jill Marshall. Beautiful. Okay, so these are mostly like places to visit, hotels. Oh, we did this. That was a blast. I'm going to take that out just to remind myself to check and see if they did that. I think we went to Denali, or that was one that we were going to go to on our first one. Look at these little guys. I know they saw bears, but I don't know if they saw polar bears or not. There's a wildlife habitat, not real sure what they're called, but where, you know, they rehab or, you know, keep wildlife, whatever. I can't think of what it's called. And we went to that while we were there. And I'm not kidding you guys. Bears are so much bigger than you ever imagine them to be. They're huge. And even the baby bears, so they had like, I think I might have talked about this before, but they had like real heavy chain link fence, and then probably 4 to 5 feet, and then a big fence, another like heavy duty chain link or whatever, I don't know. And so then that's the habitat. So you can walk along and the bear is right there. Unless you have, you know, a 5-foot arm, you could not, you know, poke through the fence. So anyways, they had babies, and I could, you know, like little cubs and like, I don't know, maybe yearlings, what I would call, you know, I don't know what they're called for bears, but what I would call first year baby. I'd call a deer a yearling. Anyway, so we went down and we were walking that, and you think because they're just so, you know, honeypot bears, that because they're just so chubby and cute that they're little. When you get down there, like the baby yearling, what I call a yearling, I don't know what they're called. Probably their back is at my shoulder. Maybe almost to my breastplate. Huge. These things are huge. And then of course the mamas, I wouldn't say that, I mean, they're a lot taller in the sense from ground to back, but not a significant difference, like not gigantically difference. Their difference is in length and bulk. So when they stand, yeah, you know that they're going to be huge. I mean, just gigantic. I was really astounded at the size, because, you know, anywhere else I've ever seen, they've been so far away that you can't really get a perspective. Okay, I don't know that this is going to have anything that I want. Okay, I'll put it aside though in case. I don't know. All right. Okay, so then this is a really neat book. And that might be a good... See, this is kind of what I'm talking about. When you have a page like this, or even that cover, and then you go to fold it to make your book, you've got it. It's going to be backwards like that. So, now this might be a good one. Because it's going to be like that. Gulf of Alaska. That might be a good page. Okay. I'm looking at this a little different than when I looked at it for us, because I was making 3 and I was trying to make them very, very very similar. I used a lot of different things in them, but I was trying to make them very similar. Okay, I like this little picture here. Oh gosh. Let's try it from here. This might be a very, very boring video. No wonder I couldn't get a straight tear. I was using the wrong side. I can mend it. Where's my... My friend Beth texted me this morning this wonderful, she sent me the pictures from Marketplace, this wonderful garage sale that had a ton of vintage linens and ephemera and stuff in a neighboring small town, which I love going to, and I haven't been in a little while, so that might be on our ticket for tomorrow, but I'll distress that. But my car is still in the shop. We don't pick it up until Joey gets home tonight. So I'm stranded. I'm stranded, and there's a vintage garage sale going on. But maybe that'll be our place tomorrow. We love going to this little town. So I don't remember seeing them doing any fishing like that. So where is this? This might be a fun page just to tuck in. Has a map, and then it has some stuff from what to do, things to visit. It looks like the 60s or 70s, early 70s maybe. I'll probably go back through these once I should have done that, figured out where exactly they went. This is such a neat picture. This one, I think this one might be. Let's see. Joey, whenever I'm reading a book, which you know is rare, but I always give it a crack back, and he hates that. He's like, oh, don't crack the back like that. And I'm like, I have to. I know it's awful. I have to let the book know I'm getting in. I'm getting into the book. It's kind of like rolling your sleeves up. I do it when I get ready to read a book. That's a fun page. Lots of journaling space. Look at all this. And then a little bit of info back here. Okay. All right. What is happening here? Oh, a blanket toss. Blanket toss is standard entertainment for visitors to Arctic Alaska. Some claim that the original purpose was to toss a hunter high so he could sight game. Now, I don't know that this is still going on. I mentioned this before when I was talking about the trip. I did not see a lot of native Alaskans there. Definitely was a hard time finding anyone that had generational, and I'm not sure why that is. And I'm not sure, I mean, it's so beautiful. I don't know what brought a lot of people to Alaska. Work, I'm guessing. But Joey and I like to talk to the locals, and we like to hear the history of the town and the history of, my dad used to own this restaurant, and his dad owned it. You know, we love all of that, but it was far and few between where we were. So yeah, I don't know. Fun. Okay. Well, so that's basically what I'm going to do is go through here. I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to go on and I'm going to look at their trip, have a better idea. I said this was a start to finish, but I may start to gather things on my own, and then we'll bind it and do all that. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do for the cover. I'm not crazy about this. It's very cartoony to me. Oh, but I did like this. I like this page. So I'm wondering what it would be like if can I get that off of there? What it would be like to do it like this. That would be a nice size little journal. I'm going to score. I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to score it so I don't crack it. And I'm going to probably reinforce this because I think that's going to look neat on the top. Gosh, I wish I could find what year this was. It doesn't look like I cut that part out. Oh, here we go. 1966. So it might be a fun page to put in. Okay, so that's basically it. So that's going to be the cover. I'm going to score it down the center, and I'm going to start gathering up some papers, and I'm going to go online, and I'm going to see where they stayed, and I might even look for my Alaska journal. I'm looking at my journal shelf. I don't see it right off the bat, but it must be up there. It's where I keep them. Okay, thanks for hanging out with me. Any ideas you have, I'd love to hear them. And if you went to Alaska, I'd love to hear what you did. Leave it in the comments of the video. All right, well, thanks for joining. Quick video today, just kind of digging through my Alaska things. And thank you so much for joining. Don't forget, we pray blessings over you, and we want you to know you're so loved. Bye, everyone.